So I got a bit excited. I want to pull a reading tomorrow on the new moon in Pisces. And I ordered a new deck and I thought, oh, I'm so excited, I'll do like an unboxing and everything. So it's actually the day before the full moon, the new moon. And I'm full of excitement, so I'm saying full moon instead of new moon. But yeah, I ordered a new deck for the occasion to be like, yeah, make it special. As you can see, I'd already half took off the cellophane from the box because I was like, woohoo, child at Christmas vibes. And I was like, I was meant to save these for doing an unboxing, so I won't go any further. And naturally I was like, oh, I shouldn't go any further because I told myself I would do it as a sort of on the new moon gift type thing. So I'm just going to bring them a little bit closer. Hello. Oh, it really lights up my my rainbow fluorite nicely. Don't know if I can maintain. Oh no, let's bring the lighting with the crystal. Can you see the lovely, ooh, lovely rainbow fluorite there? Hand wire wrapped by yours truly. Can we zoom in a little bit on it? I don't know. Anyway, I digress. This is the deck that I have ordered, the Enchanted, I think it's actually Forest Tarot, but it says Förhäxa, and it looks that looks quite like, I've been to Sweden and Norway, and it looks very like Swedish or Norwegian-y type writing with the dots and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. It says, from the creator of the Crow Tarot, that also looks amazing, I'd like to get that too because I love crows. It says, get lost in the land of fairies to find your magic. From the creator of the Crow Tarot, the 78 Tarot deck and guidebook invites you to step through a portal into the magical mystery world of Förhäxa, named after the Swedish word, I was correct, Swedish word meaning to enchant. Oh, so it doesn't mean forest, it means to enchant. That's beautiful. I hope I'm pronouncing it right to anyone who may be disgraced by my terrible pronunciation of Swedish. The to enchant, inspired by Norse folk tales and fairy lore. The earthy, richly detailed illustrations bring the fairies, mermaids, heroes and villains of this deck to life. The traditional tarot suits are replaced with fire, water, air and earth, grounding the power of this deck, not in man-made items, but in the foundational elements of nature, which is why I love them so, and I love them even more now I know there's like a Swedish connection because I love Sweden. So yeah. Let's open them. I'll swivel the camera around. Uno momento. I think what I'm going to do is not do a reading now, but just do the unboxing because I can't actually, I feel like I'm actually not going to sleep tonight if I don't have a look at them. I know that's really sad, but you know, maybe I'm a sad person. I don't care. So by MJ Culliane, hope I've pronounced that right as well. Wild and magical realm hidden deep in the forest where shadows mingle with sunlight, fairies flutter and mermaids swim. I love the rabbit, the white rabbit on it. I have such a thing about white rabbits, rabbits generally, but white ones in particular. So yeah, I've got major arcana, minor arcana, fire, water, earth, bit about the author. Saying how she drifted into a magical world of fairies and mermaids, etc. But not in a stereotypical pixie dust Disney way. Lovely. She talks about the characters being non-binary and possess feminine and masculine energy. You will find the pronouns within the guidebook are they, them. That's very 2024. Lovely. But I quite like the fact that gender roles do not exist. But I mean, in Swedish culture and Nordic culture, you know, they are very, very like quite like feministy, free people. Like women could fight back in like the Viking times, and that they didn't have to. I think they didn't have to marry, or like they didn't have to divorce or something like that. They didn't have to stay like with one person, sort of thing. Anyways, that is the guidebook. The Moon, Sun, the Tower of Death, all the usuals. It's got 8 of air, 9 of air. So that's the swords, Page of Water, that's the cups, 8 of water. Maybe I'll just have this video as just the unboxing. Wow, the Fool. Here we go. Are you ready? Oh. Oh, look at the inside of the box as well. It's so pretty. Might have to move that light around here so we can get right in there. Beautiful. I love the backs of them as well. Everything about them is so pretty. So I've got the Fool, who is a fairy. I love the bees on it. So this was one of the cards that I saw and was like, I love it. It's got a robin on it. Anyone who follows me on Instagram will know about me and robins at the moment. I've got robins like living in my garden, and my goodness, I love them so much. I'm feeding them and making them special little like bird feeders to like cooking up coconut milk and seeds and coconut fat and putting it in coconut shells and hanging them from the trees and filling up lots of bird feeders. The Magician. Look at the snake on here. I love her big like crow wings. God, I thought that the sword was coming out her head like a unicorn horn there. But it's on her back, sort of over her shoulder. She's got little horns, like devil horns. So that the Magician can have a little bit of a like trickstery element when it's in the old reverse. So I'm wondering if that's like a bit of a nod to the dark magic potential. The High Priestess. She's got some little horns as well, and she's got some quite dark wings. I should say they, shouldn't I? Because they are called they in the guidebook. Got nice moon cycles going on there. And they've got a ray of light. So notice they've got this ray of light power on both of those cards. Looks like quite fiery power. Beautiful. This dress almost reminds me of sort of Gustav Klimt, the design of it. Look, brilliant artist. The Empress. Often the Empress is depicted as pregnant on the cards. Because she sort of birth the world. The white rabbits on here I love as well. They kind of talk about fertility but also innocence at the same time. Again, quite Klimty with the patterns and the flowers and the hair. Lovely. We've got irises. I can't remember what these are called. Are they Delph something? I can't remember what those flowers are called. They begin with D. Dahlias. Love dahlias. Got orchids blooming out her head as well. The Council of Monarchs. Interesting. I was going to say, that's not the Hierophant. What's this one then? Let me consult the guidebook. I don't know the numbers well enough. For Major Arcana, I should do. But I'm really rubbish with numbers. Anything to do with numbers, and I'm usually ignoring it. Unless it's 1111. Council of the Monarchs. The Empress provides the love. Interesting. What is that? What is 4 normally? Hang about. Let me consult a more normal deck. Let's look in the Lightseer's book. Sorry for being so dim here. 4 is the Emperor. So instead of the Emperor, we've got... Yeah, I was wondering about that. The Emperor is not a man, but a collective of council. How interesting. I actually feel like this deck's quite feminist. I feel like it more than it being just non-binary. I feel like that's quite a feminist move to make. Council of Monarchs instead of the Emperor. Interesting. And noted. The Hierophant. So in this, I don't know if we're looking at this being the Hierophant or the tree. For me, I'm feeling like the tree is the sort of godlike entity here. You know, trees are, to me, you know, the wisdom of everything. You know, they are like, they connect to other trees underground, and they're like the source of, you know, oxygen. They are like a life source. They provide homes for so many creatures and habitats, and we very much like rely on them to live. And they're like, the bigger and older they get, the wiser they are, and they're all gnarly. So I think that the tree here is the Hierophant, and this person is like praying to the tree. There's a lovely deer spirit in the background as well, and look at that, there's sort of lava running below the surface. The Lovers, that is a beautiful, I'm so in love with these cards. That is a beautiful, the Lovers. Notice as well that normally in the Lovers, they have like 2 figures, and they're sort of like, they're being joined together. I feel like kind of like there's 3 of them involved here, which is interesting. A ménage à trois. They do often have like someone bringing them together, and this person does have the serpent on them, and often you have that note to the Devil card about the Lovers, where they're sort of chained to one another through bondage. So that's quite interesting, because I feel like the serpent being there. And then we've got the Chariot. So, oh, that's lovely. Like the Chariot is them riding a crow instead. Beautiful. That's beautiful. This is another card that I saw that sold it to me. This mermaid like rising out of the water. The Strength card to like battle the dragon. Love it. We'll speed up a bit. The Hierophant. It's very the characters do all look feminine, but it has said that there aren't any genders. But I feel like maybe you just got rid of men out of the deck. Actually, let me shuffle through. Death. That one's lovely. That's beautiful. Love the black roses. Temperance. Look at that. That's really powerful. The water's rising up. The Devil. That's beautiful representation of the Devil. Like, this looks all angelic and manipulative. And look at the fairy sort of being drawn in like a moth to the flame, being tricked. That is a fabulous Devil card. The Tower. Ooh. And there's the Devil in his real colours. There's the glamour of the devil. Whoops. And there is the tower, him or the devil appearing again on the tower. Where's it gone? I've lost it. Oh my goodness, where's the tower gone? Oh, no, no, no. Where's it vanished to? Oh, no. Where's it vanished to? Oh my goodness, the card has vanished. There we go. Goodness me. Yeah, that one has a bit more of a masculine energy, doesn't it? Interesting. And it's like tearing the world apart. Major destruction vibes there. Like, I will shake the earth, the tides, and bring it all down. Wowzers. Dark. The star, that's beautiful. Not much water energy on this one for an Aquarius themed card, which it usually is. It's gone more for the air sign part of Aquarius. It's still beautiful. The moon, that's a fabulous one as well. Look at all the little fairies like worshipping. And then looking at the reflection, and the moon is very much like borrowed light and reflected light, and I think they've done that really sensitively as well. And that bringing in the water and sort of looking into the water and almost scrying into the reflection of it. That's really the devil's back. What's it trying to say? Lost the tower and kept finding the devil. Interesting. I feel like it's trying to give me a message already without doing a reading. The sun. Judgment. That's a nice one for judgment. Well, I say nice. It's beautiful imagery. Like the skeleton rising up out of the world. Ace of fire. So ace of wands. No, yeah, ace of wands. And so here we've got the trees representing the wands with this sort of lit up thing. Two of fire. Got two fires going on. Three of fire. Got three things of fire going on. Four of fire. Ooh. That one is looking tricky. I've captured that nicely. Five of fire. Battling little demons. Yep. Six of fire. That's gorgeous. Flipping love that one with the sunflowers and the red head and the bloody like, woo. Like we're getting somewhere. We've got past the strife and we're going somewhere. Let's celebrate with all the sunflowers. Seven of fire. Got all those like monitor lizards. Very dark. Eight of fire. It's nice. Almost like a... I say nice. Almost like war descending down. It's like a message coming in because of the birds, but it almost looks like they're it reminded me of like the flying monkeys in the Wizard of Oz. It doesn't look like a very positive message coming in necessarily, with the big burning sort of the sun in the background and them looking so intently like it looks a bit warlike. Nine of fire. All the eyes in the trees, watching. And the poppies, interesting. I'm going to have to read a little bit in the guidebook about some of them, just to see if it says anything about the representations she's used, because they're interesting. Ten of fire. Yeah, they look burdened. Page of fire. That's gorgeous. Snake. Noted. Snakes a lot in here, aren't there? Knight of fire. Queen of fire. Very dark angel. Elder of fire. So that's the queen. No, that's the king of fire. It's getting a bit confusing, isn't it? Because there's no strong, obviously masculine, because they're non-binary. characters. Look at the beautiful hand, Ace of Water. This card actually makes me want to cry. How sad am I? It actually makes me want to cry. Mermaid being cupped by a mystical hand of water with rainbows coming out of it. My God, while she looks at a dove. How beautiful. Two of Water. Love it. It's very mermaidy. We are so going to do a reading for the new moon in Pisces with this. Three of Water, three mermaids. Multiplying mermaids. Oh my God, I love the water suits in this. Four of Water. I'm just going to keep going through and stop making so many comments because it's going to turn into like an hour-long video just on this. Seven. Oh God, that's good. Nine of Water. 10 of Water. Page of Water. Knight of Water. Queen of Water. Elder of Water. Ace of Air. Look at the dragons. Whoa. Two of Air. God, the air ones are good also. Oh, I like that as well. Three of Air. That's nice and dark. Really, really good, strong, like Ace of Swordsy. Three of Swordsy vibes. So normally you've got the swords all stabbed through the heart. Four of Air. That's beautiful as well. Floating on clouds. Five of Air. Six of Air. Seven of Air. Yes, got the deception vibes going on. Look how sneaky she looks. I said I wouldn't make you commenting. Oh my goodness, it's like mummification by spiders. Amazing. Caught in your own cobweb, but easy to break out of because, you know, cobwebs are not very strong, are they? Nine of Air. So they've done that really well as well. I said I wouldn't keep commenting, but it's so hard. They're so beautiful. It makes me want to cry. 10 of Air. Page of Air. Knight of Air. Queen of Air. Elder of Air. That's your king again, remember. Ace of Earth. God, look at the green on that. Delish. Two of Earth. Three of Earth. Four of Earth. That's beautiful. Five of Earth. What are they? They're little black plants. Six of Earth. Seven of Earth. Eight of Earth. Nine of Earth. 10 of Earth. Oh, look at the ladybirds. Cute. Page of Earth. Look at the apple. I like that. It's making me salivate a bit. Very temptressy, eh, that one. Knight of Earth. Look at that. That's fab. God, I love that. It's like strange, skeletally, mycelium-y, strange dress thing. Queen of Earth, beautiful leaf dress, nice headgear, and the King of Earth. Gosh, they are fab. And that's it for me going through the deck. I might just post this as like a separate video or like a little extra. But I hope you enjoyed looking through the whole deck. It's like good for me to familiarise myself and get to know the cards as well before I actually do a reading with them. And so yeah, a little treat for you there, guys. I hope anyway. I mean, maybe you find it really boring. But I'm like, oh my God, look at my new present, guys. Anyway, enjoy! I've decided that as I'm just going to post this now as a separate video, that I'd like show off my rainbow flora a little bit more. So I make these. This one is on 925 sterling silver wire and chain. So it's a little bit more of a pricey one, but like look at the rainbow flora. You can see all the layers of colour. It's got like greens and turquoises and purple, which is why I'm wearing greens and purples and turquoise. Yeah, but the reason I'm wearing that one today is because the moon moved from Aquarius into Pisces at about 1 a.m. And I think that this stone is really beautiful for both Aquarius and Pisces. It's like the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. So all of this like opening. And and it's quite watery but air at the same time because of being these upper chakras, but also the heart chakra and the colours and that sort of translucency. I think really melds well with sort of air and water. So that's why I've got it on. So just wanted to just add that in there, and yeah, check out my sum up store, the Empress Grotto, for any jewellery like this, crystal jewellery. And there's also some ceramics on there as well, because I'm an artist, and I make quite a lot of like nature and spiritually the weird stuff inspired like ceramics, and I don't really have paintings on there. I do paint as well, but I don't really sell those there. I usually only sell those at exhibitions or craft stalls. Like I usually only sell those sort of in person rather than over the internet, because it's hard to post paintings. Anywho's, that's all. Namaste.